Starting off my list at number 10, I have Jarred Kelenic. Finally, we have all been waiting for Jarred Kelenic to just bust through. He has struggled in the last couple of years since coming up to the major leagues for the first time. This guy was so hyped coming to the major leagues, and he just couldn't get anything going in the major leagues. If you take a look, going back to 2021 when he got called up, he only hit 181 that year through 93 games. Last year, he was only hitting 141 through 54 games. He was going back down to AAA to work on things, and people were starting to wonder, is this going to be just like a quadruple A player? But finally, he has put it together. Look at the slash line this year. Very impressive. Hitting 297, a 350 on base, a 564 slugging, a 154 WRC plus, 10 homers. He's driven in 25 RBIs, 6 stolen bases as well. Like I said, I think the big word is finally with Jarred Kelenic. I think when he hit that absolute moonshot tater tot at Wrigley Field against the Cubs, that ball went almost 500 feet. I think that was when we knew he arrived. And hey, he has been very fun to watch this year. I am very excited to see what he does for the rest of the year. At number 9, I have YENNIER CANO. Holy crap, YENNIER CANO is having an amazing season out of the Baltimore Orioles bullpen. Look at these numbers. 19 games, 23 2/3 innings pitched, a 0.38 ERA, 1.21 on the FIP, a 1.3 Fangraph WAR overall. But the thing that just blows my mind, he hasn't walked one guy this year. He has 0.00 walks per 9. That is absolutely fantastic. 10 strikeouts per 9. Man, solid numbers from him. You're looking at a guy who has a 3-pitch mix. He has a fastball averaging 96 miles an hour this year. A very hard changeup at 90 miles per hour on average. And he has a slider as well. I mean, look at all the reds here. I mean, he's doing all this without really too much of a lot of spin rate on the fastball. Not a whole lot of extension, but this guy is really putting it together for the Baltimore Orioles this year. If you look at the numbers that he had last year, he had 18 innings and 11.50 ERA. The FIP, the xFIP did not look all that great, but man, he has really put it together this year. It's been fun to watch as a Red Sox fan, not really, but this back end of the bullpen for the Orioles is absolutely fantastic. Batista and Cano at the back end has been awesome. If you look at the Orioles bullpen, they're number 1 overall as of right now with a 3.3 Fangraph WAR. YENNIER CANO, man, this Orioles team, they're doing extremely well this year, and he has been a huge part of it. At number 8, I have Hunter Brown. The replacement for Justin Verlander is doing exactly what he needs to do, and that is have a breakout season. I don't hear a lot of Astros fans missing Justin Verlander right now because this rotation has been fantastic. Hunter Brown is having a great rookie season. 9 starts, a 3.20 ERA, 3.09 FIP, right around 10 strikeouts per 9, 3 walks per 9, a half a home run per 9. Very solid numbers overall. He's got a 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curve, changeup. Now, I don't like the average exit velocity all that much. The barrel percentage is a little low for me. He's not getting a whole lot of guys to chase, but he's working with good velocity. He's got good extension. He ranks well when it comes to the strikeouts. He ranks okay when it comes to the walks. The expected numbers, like the xERA and the X slugging, are looking decent. The whiff percentage is okay. I think these are only going to get better as he matures and he just gets more experience, but this guy's doing great so far. He's got great stuff. The Houston Astros starting pitching has been fantastic. 3rd overall in Fangraph WAR with guys like Framber Valdez, Cristian Javier. Hunter Brown, again, not hearing a whole lot of people missing Justin Verlander at the moment. Hunter Brown, this guy's been fun to watch. I'm excited to see if he can keep it going. At number 7, I have Brent Rooker, the only bright spot on the Oakland A's this year, Brent Rooker. Now, he is struggling this month in May. He got off to just a scorching start in the month of April, but May, he has come back down to earth, but his numbers overall are still looking very solid, hitting 276, a 382 on base, a 552 slugging, 11 homers, a 160 WRC plus. This guy has been, like I said, the lone bright spot for the Oakland A's. If we go take a look here at the leaderboards when it comes to the offensive leaders in the game, Brent Rooker, even though he has had a pretty tough month, he is still ranking very well when it comes to offense. 11th overall. Man, if they didn't have Brent Rooker on this team, I mean, who knows how many wins they would even have. I don't know, man. But Brent Rooker, like I said, he's cooled off a little bit. Let's see if he can heat back up. I think Oakland A's fans, they're kind of hoping he heats back up here. At number 6, I have James Outman, my Rookie of the Year pick coming into this year. He has been every bit as advertised. My goodness, James Outman, he had a very small sample size last year, looked like an extremely fun player, and he's carried it into this season. He's been one of the bright spots of the Dodgers this year, hitting 252, a 341 on base, a 509 slugging, a 131 WRC plus, 9 homers. He's got 5 stolen bases as well. James Outman, he's even playing good defense out there as well. He has been just a really good all-around player. And with the loss of Trey Turner this past offseason, they needed a guy to step up here, and this guy has really stepped up. As you can see, the average exit velocity is a little low, but he is ranking well when it comes to the max exit velocity. He's getting a lot of barrels on the ball. He's walking a good amount. We got to limit the strikeouts a little bit, but he isn't chasing so much. To me, these look like just rookie numbers here. I think, you know, the amount of success that he's had so far, I think he's only just going to keep getting better here. And again, he's really fast. He's going to be great in the field. I really like James Outman as a player overall. And if we take a look here at the leaderboards, he is currently in the top 30 when it comes to Fangraph WAR with a 1.5. Again, just a really fun player this year. He's having himself a breakout season. At number 5, I have Mitch Keller. Man, Mitch Keller has been so good this year. I was actually a little hesitant putting him on this list because he was pretty decent last year. If you take a look at his numbers from 2022, a 3.91 ERA, 3.88 FIP, but he wasn't like amazing last year. He was a pretty league average kind of a guy, a 2.1 Fangraph WAR over the 29 starts. But this year, he's almost matched that Fangraph WAR through from the 29 starts last year through 10 starts as of right now. This guy's on another level right now. He has been fantastic. 10 starts, 2.44 ERA, a 2.68 FIP, 11 strikeouts per 9, 2 walks per 9, under a home run per 9. Really, really solid numbers here. Lots of reds. Now, the barrels are a little low. The whiff percentages are a little low, but everything else is just awesome. The Pirates, they got off to a really fun start this year, and Keller was a big part of that. They have slumped lately, but Keller continues to be Mr. Consistent for the Pittsburgh Pirates. As of right now, he ranks 9th overall in Fangraph WAR. You gotta love what Mitch Keller is doing here. One of the fun young pitchers in the game. I think he's only going to keep getting better. Mitch Keller, breakout year. At number 4, I have THAIRO ESTRADA. THAIRO ESTRADA has kind of bounced around a little bit. He was with the Yankees at one point, and then he went to the Giants back in 2021. You know, he was a guy that was contributing, and even last year he was pretty decent. Had a 2.7 Fangraph WAR, had a decent slash line, hitting 260, a 322 on base, a 400 slugging, had 21 stolen bases. But this year, this guy's on a completely different level. He's hitting 309, a 356 on base, a 478 slugging, a 130 WRC plus. He's playing good defense out there. This guy is one of the better players in the game, one of the most underrated players in the game. I mean, take a look at where he's ranking as of right now. 12th in Fangraph WAR as of right now. THAIRO ESTRADA, this guy's having a breakout year. Sure, good season, a decent season last year, but this guy's been awesome this year. At number 3, I have Jonah Heim. The Texas Rangers have been an extremely fun team this year. That offense is absolutely hellacious, and Jonah Heim has been a big part of that team. Not a whole lot of people were high on the Texas Rangers in the first month of the season, a couple weeks into May. I've been high on this team from the get-go. My first power rankings, I had the Texas Rangers at number 3, and not a whole lot of people had the Texas Rangers in their top 10. I saw that from the get-go with this team, and I've seen Jonah Heim just having himself an awesome season. In my opinion, I think he's been kind of underrated. 40 games, hitting 288, a 348 on base, a 473 slugging, 6 homers, a 127 WRC plus. But it's not just the offense, it's the defense as well. He has been extremely good defensively. As of right now, he's got a 7.6 defense that is 2nd overall in all of Major League Baseball, only behind Sean Murphy. The framing is looking good. The defensive runs saved is looking good. He's got 2 runs saved from preventing stolen bases. I mean, this guy has just been awesome. Hey, the Rangers, they're fun to watch. Jonah Heim, he's fun to watch too. At number 2, I have Josh Lowe. The Tampa Bay Rays have been absolutely fantastic this year. They have cooled down a little bit lately, but the Tampa Bay Rays are a really good team, and Josh Lowe has been sensational this year. 39 games so far, hitting 309, a 365 on base, a 632 slugging, a 177 WRC plus, 11 home runs. This guy's getting it done on the bases as well. 9 stolen bases. He's driven in 34 runs. Josh Lowe, this is a first-round pick back in 2016. There's always been some hype around him. He just hasn't really been able to get it going in the last couple of years when he's been given a chance in the major leagues. In 2021, he only played 2 games here, but last year he played 52 games. The slash line was really low, hitting 229 at 284 on base, a 343 slugging. You know, just couldn't really get anything going last year. But this year, man, with all of these other guys in this lineup, like Wander Franco, Arozarena, Yandy Diaz, I mean, my goodness, the lineup is just so deep, and Josh Lowe is just picking the perfect time to have a breakout year. Like I've said with some of these other guys, I'm excited to see what he can do for the rest of the year, just not as a Red Sox fan, though. And at number 1, I have Nolan Gorman. The St. Louis Cardinals got off to a really tough start this year, but they've been red hot lately. But Nolan Gorman has been the one constant for the St. Louis Cardinals. If we take a look at the numbers here, 43 games, he's hitting 301, a 392 on base, a 636 slugging, a 177 WRC plus, 13 homers. This guy's been driving in runs too, 39 RBIs already. This guy's been fantastic. Again, the Cardinals, really tough start, but he was the one guy that just kept hitting, and hitting some more, and he's not stopping. I'm very curious to see what this guy does. He's got a 1.9 Fangraph WAR already through 43 games. He's only 23 years old. This guy is absolutely nuts. In my opinion, I think this is the best breakout season as of right now. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. Am I missing anyone on this list? I know I'm probably missing someone on this list. So let me know down below in the comments. Would you move any guys up higher, lower? Let me know. But that's all I have for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.